a Jimmy song, a couple of them actually.
Good.
Just make Jim Rory happy. This is Jimmy wrote about the first white man that ever visited the Buffalo River. Called Lusitania. Oh, long about 1800, I guess, it took me a trip into the wilderness. Across the Mississippi that the rifle road, no white man had ever been there before. I turned my face to the setting sun. I lived by my knife and I lived by my gun. I come to a river called the Little Buffalo. I met a pretty maiden called the Mushitanio, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. Hugged her and I kissed her on the Little Buffalo, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. The big chief's daughter was a Mushitanio. Well, a brave called Buzzard and a brave called Crow, a brave called Hawk loved the Mushitanio. They had a big battle with the arrow and the bow. The hawk shot the buzzard and the buzzard shot the crow. The hawk and I went hunting on the hill. I knew it was me he was wanting to kill. So I left him laid where the honeysuckles grow, and I said goodbye to my Mushitanio, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. I hugged her and I kissed her on the Little Buffalo, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. The big chief's daughter was a Mushitanio. When I went home, my mother fought to see. I stayed 30 years in Middle Tennessee. When I got back to the Little Buffalo, they showed me the grave of a Mushitanio. Well, the young chief's heart was brave and true. His hair was red and his eyes were blue. His father and his mother, he let me know, was the great white spirit in the Mushitanio, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. I was his father, but I couldn't let him know, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. The great white beard and the Mushitanio, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. I hugged her and I kissed her on the Little Buffalo, Mushitanio, Mushitanio. The big chief's daughter was a Mushitanio. He wrote, and Glenn used to sing this all the time, David's daddy, when he run this barn, and every year about this time when it get cold and frosty, he'd start singing this song called The Baby-O. And I say it's the only Christmas song Jimmy Driftwood ever wrote, because it's got the manger, and it's got the farm animals in the barn, and it's got the babe in the manger, and you know, the smoke coming down the chimney on a frosty morning. So we'll see how you like it here. Oh, as I went down to Riggsville town, I met an old man, his name was Brown. He said, you can stay in my shanty-o, but you have to sleep with the baby-o. When I got there, I was froze to death. I didn't want to smell an old baby's breath. So I took a big drink and I said, by darn, if you don't mind, I'll sleep in the barn. The night was cold, the wind did blow, and the smoke rolled out of the shanty-o. Shivered and shook with a frostbit toe, and I wished I slept with the baby-o. Well, morning come and I took me a look when I heard someone say, soup, all soup. They're standing on the frozen straw with the prettiest woman in Arkansas. I looked at her and she looked at me, and I said, young miss, who might you be? She said, my name is Mary Jo, but the old man called me the baby-o. The night was cold, the wind did blow, and the smoke rolled out of the shanty-o. Shivered and shook with a frostbit toe, and I wished I slept with a baby-o. Well, she milked the cow and we went to the shack and had a breakfast of razorback. I sat by the fire and I thought my toe, and couldn't help looking at the baby-o. When it was time to leave, she came to me and said, says, sir, what might your titles be? I held her hand and I told her right, I'm the fool that slept in the bar last night. Oh, the night was cold, the wind did blow, and the smoke rolled out of the shanty, oh. Shivered and shook with a frostbit toe, and I wished I'd slept with a baby, oh.